Dubbed it a gray divorce, and it can cost you a lot of green. Joining us this morning, our money man, Dan Riccado, to break it all down. Dan, you have clients that you see who are going through this.
Every day in our practice, we see gray divorce, bald divorce, whatever you want to call it. But listen, the divorce rate overall is down, as you know, in this country, right? But for people age 50 and over, it is soaring. 1 out of 4 divorces now are for gray, so-called gray divorce. People over the age of 50.
Do we know why?
Yeah, here's what's going on. First, we're living longer. That's the good news, right?
Okay.
So you're 50 years old, you're in a relationship that's not terrific.
Right.
And you're thinking, hey, this could be another 30, 40, 50 years.
So I'm not content with this.
Yeah, bailing out. The other thing is the kids are grown. How many times, Lauren, have you heard from people?
All the time.
We're only together because of the kids.
Yep. Which is still not a good reason.
Not a good reason, but that's what people do, right? And then finally, women now, a lot of women are, obviously earning good, great careers, earning a lot of money. So they're more independent and able to take that step, whereas maybe years past they weren't able to. So there's lots of reasons why folks are doing this.
Okay, let me ask you this. When we talk gray divorce, is it hitting the woman or the man the hardest once they split?
Yeah, generally speaking, and I see this every day, unfortunately, the female, the woman, the wife, hurts more financially afterwards. And here's why. 50% of women say that they leave financial decisions and financial planning to the husband.
No!
Yes.
Ladies, we gotta step up.
Exactly. So that's not a good sign, right? And the other thing is that, listen, women live longer.
Yes.
But they have less saved for retirement. $126,000 is the average 401k for a male versus only $83,000 for a female. So women live longer, but they have less savings.
All right.
So that's another problem.
What's your tip, Dan?
Well, a few things. First, even if you're not working, ladies, and your husband's working, you're not, make sure that you're contributing to an IRA. You're allowed to do that even if you're not working. It's called a spousal IRA.
Okay.
That way you can close that retirement income gap. Next, check out socialsecurity.gov, because that way you'll know exactly what you're going to get when you retire. No surprises. We don't want you eating cat food when you retire, so you'll know exactly what you're going to get.
Work too long and hard
for that. For husbands and wives, do not borrow money for your kids to go to college in your name. Let them borrow money if they have to, student loans, in their own name, not mom and dad's.
I love these tips.
All right.
It's something to consider, but the takeaway is, ladies, we have to be in charge of our own money.
Step it up.
You always tell that. When I walked into Dan's office as a client, that was what he said first. Lauren, I like this. You're in charge.
Got to be in charge.